Is this crooked? This camera looks crooked. Go check and see if this camera is crooked or not. Let's roll on this. Go check if this camera's crooked or not. Let's see. You see?
I know what you're trying to do with this. You make this a cold open, make me look bad.
because I was getting comfortable. Is this? You can tell by the thingy-majigger. Do you see it?
Oh no, that's a screw. What am I looking at?
Look at the level thing. Is it green or orange?
Am I looking on the camera?
On the fucking monitor. Yeah. You know what? Hold on. Stay there.
No. I just see the audio stuff. There's no green or orange here. See?
Oh, it is level.
Oh my god!
Welcome back to the Bells and Whistles podcast. Ryan Quigley from Birdie.
It's never easy.
Whose line is that?
It's yours. Wait, where'd your little sombrero guy go for my beer here?
It's kind of. I gave it to you, didn't I?
Oh, it's underneath.
Yeah, it's underneath there.
Here's a special guest today.
I didn't make that. I'm letting you know.
No, he just had. It came with the apartment.
It was gifted to me. It's very offensive. Isn't it offensive?
I mean, yeah, I guess maybe.
That's offensive, right?
Yeah, I guess
I'm sorry.
So.
But I use it to open beer because it's not like I saw it and was like, ah. I have it. I'm 25 and I use it to open beers. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry that I'm not the role model you thought I was.
Yeah, there we go. That's what I want. No, well, I don't know. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. Was there ever a time when somebody actually dressed like that and looked like that? Because then it's just like a little imaginary thing.
Yeah, it's like nobody's mouth was ever that large. How you doing, buddy? Welcome back, eh?
Hey, welcome back. Hey, we had two little guests in a row because I guess we didn't count my dad.
Show everybody what's happening here. Yeah.
Here you go.
A little pre-cum. A little leaky faucet. Yeah. Suck it down for America.
There you go. That's what you little ASMR.
How you doing over there? How's the working actor living his life?
I'm a working actor.
Yeah. Doing the show.
It's going okay. Yeah. We've had some ups and downs this week.
Are you at liberty to talk about them?
I mean, it's not great. I don't want to like talk for my dad, but if you. I guess I've already done it now.
I don't know. Like we can cut it out if you don't want to talk about it.
I don't know if
or you could just be super vague and be like, there's been a couple of different events that happened, and you're tired, and it's been trying, but you're starting to get back into a groove. You could give a political answer just in time for the midterms. Hey, we hope you're watching this on a Wednesday after the midterm elections. And, the Republicans have surely taken control of the country, unfortunately. But what are you going to do?
I think we can get out there and vote. Hey, everybody in New York City, vote blue. Make a difference, huh?
I hope. Oh, it would be so beautiful if there was one person that said, I think I will. How lovely would that be? No, What
do you think our chances are? Before we get into the goofy stuff, you got to see.
I think we're
toast.
Done for.
You think we're toast?
I think we're toast. Wow. Honestly, I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But again, I don't know.
What do you think the chances are for the Working Families Party? You think they can pull through?
Well, yeah.
I was asking you.
I don't know a damn thing about politics. Unfortunately, I don't know what that is. That's who you identify
who I'm
with?
Vote for, yeah.
Yeah, what do they got to say?
I think they were all about they care about two things: families and getting them some work. And as far as I'm concerned, that's all I care about.
Yeah, imagine we have to get equal time, and then we have like an alt-right fucking. Are you tired of? Because we gave you, yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, the second that we all get equal time, that's when I become a Republican.
Oh no!
I don't even know what I'm talking about with that. What does the equal time mean?
Like when people are selling ad space to political candidates, they have to give like the same amount of time.
Oh,
they have to give the same opportunity. Like, you know, if I have a cable channel or whatever, and I'm selling ads, I can't not sell to just Democrats. I have to sell. I have to give the opportunity. They might not buy the ads.
Do we think it's a little fucked up that that they're even doing ads for politicians in the first place? That seems
I really have no stomach for politics. First of all, I'm in a horrible mood, so this is not. I'm not going to be charming, but I have no stomach for politics at all. Did you see that there's like one billionaire who has single-handedly like made the Lee Zeldin, Kathy Hochul race interesting only because he's donated like more money than anybody ever has? There's one guy, one billionaire has just thrown money, and that's all it takes. And now Lee Zeldin like isn't dead yet. And people like act like democracy is fucking real.
Yeah,
like, I'm sorry.
Crazy.
I'm sorry.
So
but
what is Lee standing? Kathy is the one that is the only one I've heard about.
Yeah, Lee Zeldin's the Republican guy.
But it's what? Isn't this in our like?
He's not going to win.
He's not going to win.
He's not going to win.
Would he have ever won in New York City?
No, but that's what of course, he's not going to. If he wins, if
you win, come on the podcast. We want to know how you did it.
If he has won, no, I want to talk to the billionaire that bought the election. Nah, but it's he's not going to win. But there's one billionaire that just keeps pumping money into this fucking race.
Yeah, let's do it.
Because Lee Zeldin should have been dead long ago. I'm sorry if you're a huge
Lee Zeldin fan.
Again, I don't care. I wish I cared. I'm a terrible person.
Here's what you really want to know. Lee Zeldin is short for Legend of Zelda.
Have you tweeted that?
No.
You should tweet that. Take that to stage.
We'll put that to stage here.
Yeah.
You saw it here first, right?
Yeah.
I don't know about all that. And it makes me sick. But then you see in the news, I was out getting lunch earlier today, and I saw some Russian oligarch said he was part of the collusion of the election. He's like, yeah, no, I did that.
Yeah, I mean, but we could say the same. I don't know. First of all, I don't know a damn thing. I read five.
We could say the same thing.
We could say I could say
we're colluding with the election.
Yeah, I could say that I was screwing around with the voting machines. I'm the guy who broke in, and I'm the reason all the Republican ballots are at the bottom of the East River.
What if you're at a voting machine and you put a $5 bill in and a little bag of chips falls out? You're on CBS. They're like, there he is. He did it.
And you open the bag of chips, and you know it's all the chips are shaped like Hillary Clinton's head. Just not her smiling either, but when she's angry. You know what I'm talking about? When Hillary Clinton's giving a point.
Why would it be Hillary?
Because she's the funniest one.
Should be Lee Zeldin's head.
So the chips are shaped like Hillary Clinton's head, but every now and then you get a pretzel that's shaped like Bernie Sanders yawning. He's like, oh. Top 1/10 of 1%.
I would like that. I would like that. You think Bernie's gonna run again?
I don't think Bernie could do stairs anymore. Is Bernie gonna run? I don't think Bernie can wipe his own ass anymore. The poor guy.
Bernie, bring him back, huh? Let's put his head in a jar.
Mr. President. Oh, put his head in a jar. Let's put him on the body of a gorilla. His head, it'll be in a big thing of water, a big glass dome, and it'll be on top of a massive fucking silverback. How awesome would that be? I
swear to God.
That's something out of Unite America.
The second they do that, he gets unanimous landslide. Bernie Sanders' head on the body of a gorilla. But he's still going like this.
I'll tell you now. Let me be clear.
Let me be clear.
He's throwing shit at Trump. I think we just solved it. That's our contribution to the midterm elections,
really wish that
which
they
the
would do
Democrats have
that.
surely lost, unfortunately.
But you heard it here, folks. If you want to see Bernie Sanders on the body of a gorilla,
Like and subscribe, please, if you haven't already. You can buy a T-shirt. All of our money goes directly to Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders 2024 election.
Bernie Sanders, his surgery that he needs, the whole damn thing. Anyway, no,
What else you got going on?
All that's going on with us is that we're both exhausted and sad, as it tends to be. I'm sure many of you are feeling the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what did we think we were gonna do?
We thought we have a little gimmick, don't we?
My little play. Hey, if you haven't seen Chester Bailey yet, you should, because it's coming to an end in 2 weeks.
November 20th is the last day.
November 20th, indeed. So
You have a big bash planned?
Oh, sure. Well, it's Rebecca's birthday.
Oh,
same
how about
day.
that?
Yeah, and yours is when is yours? It's the 18th.
I think everybody should cancel my birthday. Who gives a single shit about
I'm
my
gonna
birthday?
celebrate. I got a little present for you.
Oh.
It's a shirt that says, "Of course I'm right. I'm Ryan."
That'll make everything okay. No, November 14th. It's next
November.
It's a week from today.
Okay. Oh yeah. Well, look at that. We'll celebrate. Hey, well, should we have like the next guest? Maybe the next episode will be about your birthday, and it'll come out then.
Oh, it'll be a whole 3 minutes long. Yeah, that'll be great.
We'll figure it out. Hey, 26 is a big year.
Yeah, no. Lucky enough, I'm very excited. I'm actually next Sunday, the day before my birthday, I'm shooting Rekindling.
Hey,
That's
you
how
ring
I'm
in
doing
the you ring in the new year with a job, huh?
It'll work.
I feel bad.
Salt
Hey,
of the earth.
I feel bad because Jacob and them have been emailing me. I'm involved in all of the emails,
And you just snubbing them.
I have not been responding, but
Piece of shit.
because I've been doing the play.
Yeah, but what are you going to do when that excuse is gone?
Figure out something else.
Yeah, right.
No, Jacob, please keep emailing me. One of these days, I'm gonna get back to you. I promise.
Yeah.
But regardless, my job is going to be done in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And what we wanted to do was we got to find me a new one because I've got bills to pay, people to see.
And you know, people will say you got to go on Indeed. You got to go on ZipRecruiter.
You got to go all
You
these
got to
nice
go
ones.
on LinkedIn.com.
No. You're doing it all wrong.
What are you, some fucking elitist? I
Yeah.
bet you're voting for Lee Zeldin. You fuck, my God. Read a book, will you?
Read a book. Read a book about Lee
Where you
Zeldin's
go for
politics.
jobs when you're looking for a good, wholesome.
Yeah.
If you want to be gainfully employed, where do you go?
You go to CRAIGSLIST.com.
The one
baby.
and the only. There's
The
only
and
one
the
list.
only. There's only one list.
There's only one list.
And it's Craig's. So we're gonna record. I've just started recording on here now.
Yeah.
We're gonna go on.
We might not use any of this footage.
We might not use any. First of all, we might not even release this episode.
If you're watching this.
Something
is going
but what you want to do, what I do at the very least, you see how they have this section here that says jobs?
Yeah, sure.
You want to ignore all that.
You want to go to gigs.
You want to go to gigs.
You want to go to gigs is where you go.
You go to gigs, and the first one you start is the most exciting one. It's creative.
Oh, yeah.
Because they don't say what that's supposed to be. Now, you see here it says paid script coverage needed.
Yeah, sure.
I applied to that last night.
You know, this is actually a really good lesson. Can I? This is an opportunity for education.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because many people, they see actors on stage. They say, "Oh, this guy's got it all taken care of."
Sure.
Oh my God, he's doing a production of Chester Bailey. They say.
What's he making? Zillionaire?
Yeah, exactly. Nuh-uh. They're right on Craigslist.
They're on Craigslist.
you
That's
and
where
me.
they found me. People don't know this. They found me on Chester Bailey on Craigslist. It was when we were looking for editors for another fucking Let's Play.
Yeah.
But listen. Here, we go through here. We're going to start going through and seeing if anything pops into our heads as something that I could apply to.
Yeah.
So already did paid script coverage. Apparently he's not paying any attention to me, so we'll get back to that later. We have personal assistant in Midtown East.
Yeah, okay, that sounds good.
I'm looking for a personal assistant, someone who would be willing to be discreet.
Wait, hold on. Stop
with
it.
what
Shut
I
up.
need done.
Shut the hell up. You shut up. Personal assistant, Manhattan East. I'm looking for a personal assistant, someone that would be willing to be discreet with what I would need done. I'm looking for someone that would be part-time and then willing to make it full-time, working their way up the ranks. Willing to discuss more via email. I am Oh, you didn't read the final line.
What does it say? I am looking for
Read it.
I am looking for women only ages 21 to 30. So, I think we apply I think we apply right now.
Yeah, you want to write it together?
Yeah, let's write it together.
Yeah.
Show email. All right, here we go. Reply by email.
Yeah.
Can we do this?
Ready? So start, dear hiring manager.
Dear hiring manager.
I've always dreamt of working in Manhattan.
I've always dreamt of working in Manhattan. You didn't hear me, but I whispered.
In the next sentence, want to know how discreet I am? I'm currently writing this message to you on a 2006 Nokia phone that I found in a dumpster.
You could hear that me. But I just whispered that out loud. You want to know how discreet I am? I'm sending you this message over. What is it, 2005?
No. From under a blanket. From under a blanket. From under a blanket in my room.
From under a blanket in my room. ... 100% cotton.
I'm not willing to tell you where I live.
I'm not willing to tell you where I live, but rest assured, it's close.
Yeah.
But rest assured, it's close.
And I say, final sentence.
Okay.
You say, I am neither a woman or I am a man who's age 65. But what I can offer you is that my glasses prescription is +7. And I'm willing to show up without them. So I won't be able to see a damn thing.
Wait.
Something like that.
All right. I'm not a woman per se, but I am 65.
I'm over the age of 65.
I am over the age of 65.
My vision is going quickly.
I'll put in parentheses, my vision is going quickly. And I have a can-do attitude. Period.
And period. Proficient in Microsoft Office. Dash, and then what's our name? Dash. No, and then do dash. You think I'm willing to tell you my name? Fucking idiot.
Love. Love.
Lee Zeldin.
Code name Lee Zeldin. All right. How do you spell Zeldin? Huh?
Zeldin.
All right. Easy enough. All right. There you go.
I know that because he's my hero. Yeah.
All right.
That's
all right.
good.
You want
That's
to send
one
it
job.
off?
Yeah, send it off. Let him know.
All right.
You got to keep you got to cast a wide net.
Dear hiring man. That might be the funniest thing. Dear hiring manager.
It's my favorite way to start it.
And send.
Yeah.
All right. That's one
That's
in.
good.
What do you guys think? Did I do a good job?
Yeah, put it in the comments. Come on, leave a comment, man.
If you're this guy, would you hire me?
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably not.
Are you this guy?
Yeah. Are you this guy?
Yeah.
Don't say.
Come on. Yeah, don't let us know.
Okay, here we go.
Discreet.
All right, so we're going back to creative gigs. Why was that in creative gigs?
Because he's looking for someone vulnerable.
I guess so.
Like us.
All right, so we need, we have in-person, invoicing. A person can develop a code. In-person voice testing, everyone 18 plus.
plus.
This is not interesting. That's it would be interesting if it was that.
You think our podcast is 18 plus?
Yeah, it is.
We show a lot of tits, don't we?
We sure do, in the audio format.
We describe them.
Advertising help needed. Take a pic. $85. All right, here's model needed. Amateur friendly.
Yeah. Okay. What do they have to say?
Established photographer seeking females interested interested in acting as figure studies to be used in character development for an illustration project. Let's see. Will shoot in Manhattan. Doesn't matter what age you are. Juniors through mature. You. Good Lord. Juniors through mature. That's the name of this podcast.
How dare they call for juniors? Juniors.
Please, it's this. All this says is so. Experience in front of camera. Experience is always appreciated, but beginners, amateurs, or people just looking to make some quick money are equally respected. Cash is paid directly at the session. Please send a photo with any response. Looking forward to hearing from you. And then in the bottom it says, please, please, please do not write to only ask if I'm still hiring. This ad is still active. It means that responses without a photo are typically ignored.
Okay.
Do we want to respond to this?
Yeah.
All right.
First line.
Are you still hiring?
Absolutely. Absolutely. What's a good angle for this? I have a good idea.
All right.
You start writing something and I'll...
Model. Hey, sir. That's how it's going to start. Hey, sir. I know you... You're going to draw a picture. I know you said not to ask if you're still hiring, but I thought I might just for the laughs.
Nah, just be like, here I am. My name is Wanda.
Okay.
My name is Wanda. I'm looking for work. I've been a model for 47 years.
Okay.
I'm approaching my 90s. Here's a photo of me. I've censored my body because it didn't feel right to show you. I have to leave some things up for the imagination.
Okay, great.
Yeah, do that.
Hey, sir.
I'm airdropping the photo.
Posing.
Actually, I'll put.
For.
You called yourself Wanda?
I'm saying that I'm Wanda. Yeah.
All right, Wanda.
I've been posing for all sorts of photographers, artistes.
Put an accent over the
yeah,
teasts.
artistes.
Yeah, just wrap up the sentence.
Yeah.
Being like, here I am.
Alike.
Yeah, there you go.
For over, what did you say, 47 years?
47 years.
47 years. My name is Wanda.
I've recently outlived my son. Ever think about that? Imagine outliving your child. Good Lord. Imagine. But like for natural causes.
Yeah.
Like you were 90. You had the kid when you're 20.
Yeah.
And the kid dies
like
at 70.
Yeah. And you're going on Craigslist to model. My name is Wanda. My son, Jerome. Jerome recently took my picture, which I've included below. That was the last time I ever saw it.
Okay.
Let me know what you think.
XOXO.
XOXO.
Big Mama.
Wanda Wandette.
Wanda Sykes.
Cosmo and Wanda.
Yeah, there you go.
Did you airdrop it?
Yeah, airdrop. Here, you want me to do it? I'll do the next one, huh?
Yeah, you do the next one. There you go.
Here, how about this?
You think I'm gonna get a job out of any of these?
I think you must. I mean, you know, they say success is opportunity meets preparation or something. We're sending it off.
Sending it off. All right, sir. Thank you.
All right, cool. Back to the old drawing board, huh?
Back back at it again with the white vans.
Yeah.
Wonder where that kid's now. You know.
It always. I'll be lying. I won't even lie. I don't know what you're talking about.
Damn Daniel. You know the.
Oh, damn Daniel.
Mhm.
I never. That whole thing always flew over my
Back at
head.
it again with the white vans.
Always thought it was weak.
No, it is. It's a bit mid. In the long run, huh?
Focus group on baby strollers in New York City. Paid script coverage. Looking for artist, boudoir photographer. Tell me what something TikTok content creator.
Maybe
Podcast, video, and sound editor intern.
Intern.
What are you thinking? Help me build a bed in the back of my Tacoma.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, come on now. They've inserted a photo of said Tacoma. It has a piece of wood on top of it.
Sure.
Like it's like
is it strapped down? Does it have anything?
It looks wedged in there. It might be. Hi everyone. I have a 2003 TRD Tacoma. I want to build a simple bed to sleep on, but I live in an apartment. Have no tools here and no place to work on this. Frowny face.
Oh.
Looking to build something pretty simple like this. And he has a YouTube link. This would be ideal for someone who is handy and has some basic tools and has a place where we could park the truck while we work on it. I'm pretty handy, so happy to help out. Shouldn't take too long. Shoot me an email with a quote. I don't even think we can joke about this. This has made me deeply sad.
Why does he need a bed in the back of his Tacoma?
If he has an apartment.
Yeah. Is that going south? What's going on?
I don't know if he's going
fact
on
that
the
it's
road.
a 2003 Tacoma too.
He has a 2003 Tacoma, and I don't. Is he preparing for something? Is he? I can't. This has made me. I'm deeply.
This is very upsetting.
I can't joke about that.
We're only a couple of videos away from doing that ourselves.
Oh, a couple.
You know?
Yeah. Oh my God. This is the one. Radio talk show co-host.
Oh no way!
Come on now. In FiDi, they have
Are
a
they
little
doing
cartoon on air. We are offering an opportunity for your voice to be heard loud and clear. And it's all caps.
Do you know who this is?
Are you joking?
That's him.
Oh, well, now we have our topic.
We've got our topic.
We are offering an opportunity for your voice to be heard loud and clear about what you really think about the opposite sex.
Yep, that's
him.
My God. He's back, baby. He's back.
Women, here is your opportunity to rant and rave about men. Men, here is your chance to let it rip about women. Exciting, funny, new radio project about male-female relationships. What works and what sucks. We are looking for radio talk show hosts ages 21 and up, all nationalities and all walks of life for deep, transforming conversation. All caps, brutal, honest, raw, real talk. Call 201-414-3996 or email. Let's look at this topic with humor and honesty. Holy shit.
All right. For everybody listening right now.
This was posted 5 days ago.
I know. He does it once a week now. If he's back to doing what I think he's doing. All right. So, you've now gotten to the part of the episode that's actually interesting. For everybody who doesn't know, during December, during like the summer, it was like August.
It was a year ago.
No, it was September through December of last year.
Yeah.
I saw this guy make an ad. His name is Ray Johnson. I have no shame in saying that because I'm positive it's not his real name. Ray is out there. You also can't find him if you look him up. There's no world that says who this guy is. But Ray Johnson is out there, everybody. He's trying to make a radio show with the premise of men and women talking to one another about relationships. That's his whole thing. He doesn't believe that men and women can get along. He has no faith. He has no faith in humanity. He comes from a long line of women that were paid to make men cheat on their wives.
Yeah.
He calls them honey trappers, and he tried to do it himself, but he couldn't do it. So he would find his like girlfriends to come in and do the job for him. It's crazy what this guy does.
This guy's incredible.
Go ahead. Incredible.
So what did you do?
So I went there for over the course of I think maybe 2 months. No, 3 months. I was there. I would go and just kind of see what his deal was.
Right.
Everybody would meet in a public place. You'd meet in you'd either meet in the park, like, I don't know, you'd go to
You'd meet in person.
You'd go to like Bryant Park. You'd meet in person. Or you'd go to the financial district and there was a big lobby of a building that he'd make people sit in.
This guy is I spoke on the phone with this guy once because you were trying to get me to do it.
Yeah.
And I'm not as generous with my time as you are. And first of all, he talks like this.
Yeah.
He talks like this the whole time. He doesn't stop. He doesn't stop. And he'll say things like he'll say, Ryan, the interesting thing is that they'll never say it out loud. Women love pornography. He says shit like this, and I remember my ex-wife. I remember.
May she rest in peace.
May she rest in peace. I remember. People always ask me. They say, well, you say men always want to cheat on their wife. Why didn't you ever cheat? I said I didn't have a chance. She died before I could, Ryan. This guy could not be written. It was amazing.
He really is. And this is the other thing. So because people would come in. People would come in and they would argue, and they would always get into screaming matches with this guy because people would come in, women who had just gotten married. He would say, "Just so you know, he's definitely cheated on you. He's going to cheat again. I'm going to make sure of it." Yeah, people would be so furious. This guy, and then you'd ask him, "Well, how is it? You've never cheated?" And like what he would say, he says, "You have to understand. Anytime a man thinks of anybody, anything but his wife, that's cheating. That's cheating. You have to understand. If a man walks by and a woman is on the ground and he offers to help her up, that's cheating. He shouldn't have done that." He shouldn't have done. Why did he do that? Because because he cared about her. Yeah. That's why. He doesn't care about you. In that moment, he cared more about her than he cared about you. Just keep that in mind.
And you did this for 2 months.
I did that for so long, and I would be.
What was the final straw?
I would be laughing in hysterics at his face. Yeah. He would say something, and he would say something like that, and I'd be like, Ray, that's just so. It's just the most stupid. That's the most idiotic thing anyone has ever said. And then he kept doing. What he would do is, if you give him the time of day, he'll start calling you. He'll keep calling you, and he'll be like, "Here's all this stuff." Yeah. He'll keep calling you. He'll bug you. And there was a time. This is the most vicious I've ever gotten with anybody, really, because he kept calling me, and I picked up the phone. And I said, "Ray, I want you to understand. What you're doing is a colossal waste of everybody's time. This is a failure of a project." Everybody knows it. What you are doing is a joke, and I hope you realize that sooner or later. God help your soul.
And he didn't blink. I bet
he didn't blink. He was like, because he really did like me. So I would say all that. He says, "You know what? You're absolutely right." And then he would go and do the whole damn thing again. He kept it, and then this was the final straw. He's got another guy. I can't remember what his name was. But he had a guy who would run the Zoom meetings for him.
Was it Christopher?
No, it wasn't Christopher. We're thinking that's Christopher McAllister. That's our friend. Okay, he had a guy who was he had a younger guy who had no business being friends with him.
Right.
But he tells the story of how he tried to be friends with this young guy, and he was like, it took him until he wrote the guy. He says, "Hey, I'm going to this party. There's all these chicks here," and he says, "You want to come with me?" He shows up, and he just takes him to a bar, and there's nobody there. He's crazy like that. But they get to talking. This guy runs all the tech stuff for him, right?
Yeah.
And they started texting. They would send these group texts, it like saying that people are horrible and toxic. They would talk about, again, they would talk about me, or they didn't really talk about too much about me, but they talked a lot about the women in the group, which was really awful. Like, it was just a terrible vibe.
Right.
And they would say spread all this awful stuff, and it was coming from both of them. And then you realized that he was just using this guy's phone. Like, Ray was using this guy's phone number.
Right, I remember you saying this.
Yes.
This guy was,
Yeah, and he would be texting, and he would be sending this stuff, and it was like, because he texted me he texts in a really specific. He capitalizes the word of the first letter of every word.
Yes.
And he I don't think he ever uses any punctuation. There's something.
He's got some in here.
Maybe he's got some in there. But he texts like that, and then they started. Those texts started coming from Shane's. No, it was Shane. That's what it was.
Shane.
His buddy Shane. Shane's phone.
Shane, if you're out there.
Yes, Shane, if you're out there, we'd love to have you on the podcast. They started coming from him, and he texted me this, and I said, I texted him back. I'm like, Shane, are you sure you meant to text me this? Because this sounds a lot like Ray. And he never texted me back after that. I never heard from them again at all until he started doing it again. He's starting it up again, and so all I want to say, has he
texted you about this?
No. Some of the women that were doing it came back on. They called me and they said, "You want to come back on?" And I said, "Yeah, let me know how it's going. I'll see. It could be good for a laugh." But no, haven't heard anything.
Wow.
So if my legacy can be that I ruined this guy's radio show, that's enough for me.
What are the odds we get the guy on the podcast?
I think we could get him like that.
Yeah?
He's always looking for, except he's scared. This is the thing. He's scared of recording anything.
That's what I'm saying.
But the thing that he doesn't realize is that people are recording the radio thing.
Yeah, isn't that confusing?
He doesn't understand that.
What is he? That's what I would love to. Oh, I'd love to break that down. Be like, hey, what's your? Come on. What the fuck are you talking about?
My favorite little piece of evidence that he did one time.
Yeah.
Because he said he was doing these experiments, these social experiments. He'd go down to the financial district, and he'd wait until a woman comes out of a building that was clearly an apartment building.
Yeah.
And she would walk out, and he would run up to her, and he'd be like, "Hey, what's the rent like in this building? I'm really interested in moving into this building. Can you tell me a little bit about that?" And, so he'd do that, and she'd think, "Oh, get away from me, get away!" And she'd walk around the corner, and then he'd get a really handsome guy to come up to her and say, "Hey, yeah, that's my friend. He's a little weird."
Yeah,
he's a little weird.
Really funny.
He was asking for me. I wanted to know what the rent was like in this building. And then she would be like, "Oh yeah, no, the rent is kind of like this."
Yeah.
And she'd walk away, and he'd be like, "See, that's women only care about looks."
As if he wasn't a horrifying human being.
As if that wasn't like the scariest fucking thing you could do to a person.
Oh, well, enough of the Ray.
Oh my God! I'm so glad we found him.
Yeah, we're not going to apply. Let's see if we can get a really funny one. Just photographers needed, fashion design internship, couture with extensive experience in Paris, seeks fashion design intern 2-3 days a week. Anyone interested in to improve their sewing and crafting? No, we can't do sewing and crafting.
Who says?
No.
You want to go for the ones that are clearly like
just shitty.
Yeah, just a shitty thing. You don't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
Oh, sell Christmas trees in New York.
They're back at. This was the other thing I did during that time.
This is just a series of your
old gigs. The other bit with this. While you're looking for another one, I'll tell them.
Yeah.
While I was trying to get out of this radio thing, I was looking for a job, and I got a possibility to sell Christmas trees in New York. And I went to an interview. The guy showed up 45 minutes late to his own interview. I was just sitting there in like a WeWork thing. And he shows up, and he looks me up and down, and he says, "All right, just, off the cuff, what's the tallest tree you think you could lift?"
Big one. Which one?
Big one. I was like, I don't know, maybe 6 feet. And he says, "Oh, we're going to have to, we'll work you up on that." Now, he says, you're going to be working 14 hours a day. And it's going to be tough labor. It's going to be manual labor, man. It's going to be great. But I'll tell you, the money's great. The tips even better. And at the very end, right after Christmas, because you're going to have to work on Christmas. But right after Christmas, we take you all out for hot cocoa.
That's just tough. All right. I found a muralist painter. Hello, painting studios looking for an artist for one of our upcoming painting projects. This would be a gig that can develop into more work if the right candidate is found. Must have landscape painting experience. Please send portfolio with past work and a bit about yourself. Thank you.
Yeah.
Email.
Send them Wanda.
Yeah. Here's a portrait I recently painted. The subject is going to be very excited.
Very excited. I think you should say that we're 7 years old.
Concern to whom it may concern.
Yeah.
Hello. I'm saying hello after the to.
Yeah. Hello.
My name.
This is addressed to whom it may concern.
Hello. My name is Thomas.
Thomas.
Thomas. I am 7 years old. I love painting.
I love painting
so much.
My inspirations are Hieronymus Bosch and my dad.
My two inspirations are my dad and who'd you say? How do you spell this?
Hieron.
Hieron.
Y.
Y.
Mus.
Mus.
Bosch. I think that's how you spell it. Let me make sure. He's like a 14th century Dutch
in Hieronymus Bosch.
surrealist. My dad and Hieronymus Bosch.
I love independent projects. Projects. Attached is my best work. My mother's name is Wanda.
My brother Jerome has just passed on. My mother's name is Wanda.
Best of luck.
Best of luck.
Thomas. To make sure, hello, my name is Thomas. I'm 7 years old. I love painting so much. My two inspirations are Dad and Hieronymus Bosch. I love independent projects. Attached to my best work. My mother's name is Wanda. Best of luck, Thomas. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
All right, so
All
I
right,
hope
that's good.
I hope you get something out of that.
Yeah, fingers crossed, everybody.
Yeah, really. Ugh. What
This
else
is
you got
good.
going?
We could make a whole thing out of this, I think.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun. I think, and it's also it's truer to what we eventually like to do. Neither of us like doing podcasts. You know, that
you're absolutely
that
right.
was a fun writing exercise.
Yeah, it was a fun little thing.
I
don't know. Maybe that's what we start making. We'll make some videos where it's our faces going like, and then and then it says we applied to our dream job like this.
Hieronymus Bosch.
Featuring Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
How did Mr. Beast become famous? What was his thing?
I have never once watched a Mr. Beast video.
I never have.
Never. I don't know. I don't know who all these millions and zillions of people are.
I don't understand it.
Isn't it fascinating?
Who is watching any of it?
I don't
Is it
know.
like
I don't know. I
kids?
don't know what he's doing, but he's the best at it. Apparently, he's like a. Do you know how much money he has?
It's crazy. No, he's
insane. His
yeah.
net worth.
But I still don't really understand how it happens. Yeah.
I don't for the life of me get it. But these people, they make it their mission to make content that appeals to the most amount of people possible.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
We wouldn't understand it either.
No,
like that.
exactly. And it's the smartest way to go. Like, if he saw our stuff, he'd be like, of course you're not getting any new people. And we're like, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, sure. But also...
But what does he do that appeals to everybody?
I don't for the life of me know.
Is it just like, I bought a new car?
Yeah, he puts Orbeez in a pool and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I mean...
It sounds pretty cool, doesn't it? It sounds pretty fucking cool.
I'm like, wait just a second.
Oh, shit.
Orbeez.
Okay.
When was the last time you heard about an Orby, huh?
This morning.
This morning. When you watched your Mr. Beast video.
When I watched my Mr. Beast. Yeah, no, I don't even know I watch.
I don't know, man.
What else you got?
I'm trying to think of what else I've got.
You see the Pokemon game starting to leak?
I know. I saw.
I reckon by Wednesday, most of it'll be leaked, eh?
I told you that I didn't want to look at any of it, but I saw the little Elvis Presley parrot.
Oh,
came
the
out.
Elvis Presley parrot?
That little guy, little pompadour guy.
I see. Did you see the only other things that have leaked is like the flamingo Pokemon?
I haven't seen that yet. I'm sticking with it. I know it's called Flamigo. Isn't that it?
Yeah. Disappointing.
You don't like it?
How much do you want me to elaborate?
Well,
It's
you
not
can.
a- it's
I
not
just don't want
crystal
to.
clear.
I just don't want to. I just want to see the it for the first time in the game. You can tell
it
me.
looks
about
like it's just a fucking flamingo.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like there's anything cool with it. It just
Well, the
looks like a
parrot
fucking-
looks like just a parrot with a wig on. You know.
Yeah, I mean, but at least it has a wig. Like honestly,
Yeah.
just look. First of all, like the clear images haven't been released yet, but it just looks like a fucking flamingo.
Yeah.
The coolest thing is that they had showed creativity with the name Flamigo.
What's the typing? You think?
I've heard it's flying fighting.
Oh. Well, not bad, but I don't know.
Yeah, no.
I feel like you should make it a little fairy or maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I
Fire?
don't know, but there's something cool about him with his big ass legs kicking and shit. It's I don't know.
It's like
I don't know.
Zapdos
I'm
last
not going to
time.
use it.
Yeah.
They also the cool one is that Fuecoco's middle evolution got leaked.
Really?
Yeah, sure did.
What are you thinking?
I think I'm going to be disappointed, but I'm also going to pick.
You're gonna
Fuecoco.
pick him?
I think I'm going to pick him.
Okay.
You don't want me to tell you about the design, but it's cool.
Is it cool?
Nah,
Why do you
might,
think you're gonna be
You might
disappointed?
end up liking it because it's a little too silly for me.
Is it?
It's a little too silly for me.
What is he? Does he get a little chubby?
He gets
He's
a
gonna
little,
get a little pudgy?
chubbier,
Yeah.
but he has a little gimmick on top of his.
Is it
Situation.
going to be the chicken on the head?
It's an egg.
Oh, he's got an egg on his head.
Can I tell you?
He'll have a chicken on it. Okay, so yeah, tell me about it. What is it?
It's an egg in a nest, but it looks like a sombrero. Can I show you? I think you're gonna.
All right,
like it.
yeah, show it to me.
I
don't
think
know.
you're gonna like it.
All right, well
It's a
this will
little-
be an interesting thing. I'm still gonna pick Quaxley because that's the one I want, but that's the one. I want.
Yeah, you want the fucking little duck, don't you? Hold on.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna call him Quaxley.
Yeah, there you go.
that is pretty funny.
I knew you. There's another.
That
angle.
really is the last thing I expected it to be. Huh?
Really, I was hoping for it to be a little cooler, and they have a little side view here too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pick that. I think
Yeah.
you should absolutely go ahead and pick that. I
Yeah, and
think my
apparently it's
little
gonna-
duck is gonna be okay.
It's gonna hatch into a fucking chicken. They say.
Yeah, he'll have a little chicken on his head. I think that's perfectly fun. Unfortunately, I am gonna have to pick the little hetero flexible duck. Yeah.
The duck with spunk.
No.
They say, yeah. I'm excited for all like the cool, like
think
all the
they'll-
fake
you think-
names are leaking,
Yeah.
and like.
Do you think Quaxley evolves into Twinkly?
there's some good ones. I'm trying to think. I can't remember. It had something to do with coiffed hair. So instead of quack, whatever, it's
Oh.
quaff something.
Yeah.
And then one of the theoretical names is Quaxcellence for the final evolution.
Oh, I might have to
Quaxcellence.
turn.
Quaxcellence? Yeah.
I'm gonna change his name to something else. As long as it's not the little cat, I got no interest in that.
People go crazy over that.
I know people really
cat.
wanted to do the cat. Again, everybody who doesn't watch Pokemon, you can tune out at this point.
Yeah,
but
it's okay.
I really did. I
People go crazy for their goddamn cat.
I like the idea of it becoming like the little Puss in Boots thing. I think that's an.
But it's not
going
gonna
to
be that.
I know it's not going to be that. And I also don't. I know people are like, don't make it stand on two legs. I don't care. I don't. I think if you give it a little sword, I think that would be cool. But
It has a little fucking wand, a staff, doesn't it?
Does it?
That's what I've heard.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah, it has a little staff. And
Well, anything better than this thing with an egg on its head.
yeah, I like. Yeah, that's the core difference between it. I like cool Pokemon. You like silly ones.
I like cool Pokemon too, but I like my
What's the coolest Pokemon you like?
Blaziken.
Blaziken.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
definitely the coolest one that I like. I'm trying to think. Like I like Vibrava. Or like
Flygon.
Flygon. Yeah, Flygon.
Yeah.
I like Flygon. I like what's the Yon Mega?
Yon Mega's cool.
I like that one a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't know. But I you're right that I do like I do like a
You
little
like a silly.
goofball.
Yeah, you
like
like
my
a silly
favorite
guy.
one is what is it? Galarian Galarian, the Darmanitan.
Oh yeah,
because he's got
that is your thing.
He's got the big fucking thing on his head. He's got a
Yeah.
little mustache. I think that's funny.
thing
I think
going.
that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what else we got. If you wanna finish this out, we're at almost an hour.
Hey, if you made it this long into the video, please leave a like and comment if you haven't already, and please subscribe. That's the easiest. Get us close to. We're close to 400. People say. Have you heard this?
I've heard tell.
Yeah.
Word around the water cooler is we're almost at 400.
But more importantly, if you want to directly support us, if you want to help get Neil paid, because Neil's not doing well.
Neil, we need Neil.
If you want to pay,
you've
Neil,
got homework. You've got stuff. I know. After all is said and done,
I meant he's starving.
he's starving.
He's doing
I
an
know.
excellent job.
After all is said and done, after all a year's worth of doing this, I think you can pay. I think you'll be able to pay for what? Like
he'll be able to pay.
He'll be able to pay for.
He might be able to get
3%.
He might be able to get like a used PlayStation 3.
Yeah. So Neil, next used PlayStation 3's on us.
Yeah, you got it, babe. But if you want to support him, please go to our teespring.com, buy a t-shirt. That's the way to, you want to send us a couple dollars, that's the way to do it. That's where the money comes from. I use it to buy drugs. If you're listening on any audio format, whether it's Apple, Google, Spotify, AskJeeves.com, Reddit, whether you're doing all that, please leave 5 stars and a comment if you can. You don't have to write anything too long. Just write pretty good podcast. Let's see. Write pretty good podcast.
Write pretty good podcast right now. We're watching.
It's true. And if you don't want to do that, we have many channels, don't we?
We do have many channels. Listen, if you're sick to death of bellhop, I say shame on you. but if
I say you have no taste.
You have no taste. But I say if you have no taste, you'd love 3 Ways to Survive. Our scary little channel that we do where we do spooky stories over there. And if you're a little scared, if that's a little too scary for you, head on over. You like video games? Head on over to another fucking Let's Play. You get over there. We got 2 videos. 2 videos, but hey, we do have a description that nobody's talked about yet. The channel description. We wrote those up. Never mind.
You wrote the channel description?
We have one on 3 Ways to Survive, too.
No, I know, but are they funny?
No, they're not. Oh, okay. But, I'm trying to give them something else to do over there.
Oh, sure. Yeah. No.
So, yeah, head on over there if you like that. And please, please, please subscribe. They're all different channels. And if you like anything that we're doing, hey, look, if you like us replying to Craigslist things, let us know. Maybe we'll make a little video out of that, huh? It's just that.
Sure.
Why not, huh?
But yeah, that's kind of
anything that keeps the lights on.
Lights on, nobody home. That's what people say about me these days.
No.
You got anything else to say?
I got nothing else for you. Except if you're hiring, let me know.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week. Bye.
See you next week.